If you think you know many words, but when you want to speak, you can't use them, then watch this video. We all know that we need words to speak a language. If we don't learn words, how can we speak? Let's take a look at an example. You want to dress up for a party, and it's time to open the wardrobe and decide what to wear. Although you have a lot of clothes in the wardrobe, but you still don't know what to wear. Has this ever happened to you? It's the same in English language. You learn many words to expand your vocabulary, but when you want to speak, you don't know what to say or how to say it. You're lost for words. Why is that? When I have the clothes, why can't I find my favorite one? It's because you have the clothes in the wardrobe. If you open the wardrobe, you can see the clothes and then you may think of something to wear. However, if you don't see them, although they are in the wardrobe, you don't know what you have. The wardrobe here is an example of your brain. You have many words in your brain. If you see them in a text or if you hear them, you recognize them, you know what they mean. However, when you want to speak or communicate, you can't. The problem here is that these words are passive in your brain. There are two different categories for all the words we learn. They are either active or passive. Your active vocabulary is all the words you know, and when you want to communicate, you can use them. They are active in your head. On the other hand, passive vocabulary is all the words that you have learned before. If you read them somewhere, if you hear them on the radio, or if someone is talking to you, you know what they mean, you can recognize them. However, when you want to communicate, you don't use them. Although they are in your brain, you can't use them. They are passive. The problem is that many language learners focus on learning more and more new words. If they want to buy a book, they ask, "How many words can I learn by the end of this book?" But remember, it's not about the number of words you learn, it's about whether they are active or passive. You might already know countless words that are passive in your head. So, how can you activate the passive vocabulary you have in your head? I'm going to show you 4 steps that you need to take to learn new words, and add them to the list of the active vocabulary in your head. Step 1. Have a personal dictionary. Take a notebook and make it your dictionary. Next time you see or hear a new word, write it down. Many students would stop here and make a long list of many new words with their meanings, but will this help? Of course, if you want to learn passive vocabulary. But if you want to make it active, you should not stop it here. Step 2. Write 2 or 3 sentences with the new words. It is important to learn new words in context, because one word in English can have several meanings and different usages. For example, imagine the new word is fair. Look at these 3 sentences. It's not fair to blame me for everything. I bought a wooden salad bowl at the local craft fair. She has got fair hair and blue eyes. In the first sentence, fair means treating people equally and in a way that is right and reasonable.
Isn't fair to them. It's not fair to students.
In the second example, it means a large public event where goods are bought and sold.
Or you're going to set up a booth at the local craft fair during the holidays.
And in the third one, fair means pale yellow or gold.
Notice that most of them are done on women who've got fair hair or even white or silver hair.
So you see that in 3 different sentences, the same word has 3 different meanings. And that is why it's very important to see the word in context and to see how the word is being used in different sentences. Step 3. Write down some collocations with that word. But what are collocations? Collocations are a group of words that often go together. For example, in the case of the word time, what words can we use that usually go with time? We can use adjectives such as free time, spare time, particular time. You can also use some verbs like spend time, waste time, save time. Then, you can make some sentences by playing with the adjectives and the verbs, and the noun, time. For example, if I want to use spend time and then the adjective, particular, I can say, I spend a particular time with my friends. So I used spend, particular, and the word, time. But how can we find these collocations? There is an online dictionary called Ausdic, which is the best dictionary to find collocations. I have pasted the link in the description below. Before we get to the fourth step, I want you to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications. Step 4. Write a paragraph with the word that you have learned and its collocations. This step is very important in order to activate this word in your head. Here is a short paragraph I have written using the word, time, and its adjective and verb collocations. Let's take a look. Ms. Sarah is our English teacher. She is a hard-working instructor who never wastes her time. She is available to help her students at a particular time after the class. During her free time, she likes to read books. She admires spending time with her students. So you see, by writing a very simple paragraph, I can use all the collocations that I have written for this word in my dictionary. So, this page in your dictionary would look like this. The word, time, 3 examples, a list of collocations, and a short paragraph. Whenever you have some free time, take your dictionary, flick through it, and then read the paragraphs that you have written. In these paragraphs, you have the word in context plus its collocations, and in this way, you can review the word perfectly well. You might say that this will take forever. That's true, it might take longer than just writing the word and its meaning. But the reason why you can't use the words that you learned while speaking is that they are not active. There is no shortcut to learning, you have to spend time if you want to learn something, right? I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this method in the comments down below. See you in the next lessons.